5, production number 536, and it's take 1. Get ready to match the stars. Scoey Mitchell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Joan Collins, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olsen and friends. Hello, darling. Hello, Scoey. Nice to see you again.
How are you?
Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again, darling.
We've never seen her again.
Well,
We have an announcement.
A new kid on the block.
Kid on the block. Let's give her a warm welcome, shall we? Thank you.
I'm sorry about that. Dismiss people.
No, I didn't mean to do that. You can't dismiss this lady lightly,
Well,
can you?
I hope not.
Certainly not. We welcome you.
Thank
Is there something
you.
we can do for you before we begin?
Just settle yourself.
Well, I don't think so. No,
Yes,
just
there is.
tell me the answers
I'll tell
beforehand.
you, we do a lot of kissing on this show.
We do.
So,
I need that.
no,
That's
you
lip
don't.
gloss.
I do. Is that, oh, I have lip
Now
gloss
the
on.
bad
That's the show,
news.
right?
Now the bad news.
The bad news, he sprayed Raid in his mouth.
Now, let's say hello to Roger Young and Marnie Davis. Hello there. Roger's the current champ. This fella's won a lot of money, $7,750 to be exact, and you said you're going to pay your bills with that,
For
is it?
sure.
For sure. Will you have any left over?
I don't know.
Well,
They're all
right.
looking.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Marnie, we welcome you. Now, you had your first round question, and you scored 3 matches. That's unusual for a first round question.
nice.
So you're going to have to go some to catch up with her. You ready to do that?
I'm ready.
Okay, we'll start that in 1 minute and 4 and 5, 6 seconds. Here we go. I push this button and reveal the first round question for Roger Young, which goes as follows. Listen carefully now. Bruno said, I've been saving money on groceries lately by eating cat food. The only problem is I can't stop myself from blanking. That's what Bruno said. Bruno said, I've been saving money on groceries lately by eating cat food. The only problem is I can't stop myself from blanking. Cat food. Is your brain working today, Charles?
Yes, this window is closed.
This window is closed?
We'll open it in a moment.
Shall I apply here? For the, oh, thank you very much. Okay. Where do I go now? Do not pass go. Collect $300. All right. We're waiting for the new mother, Patti Deutsch. Now she's ready. And we call on Roger Young. Bruno said, I've been saving money on groceries lately by eating cat food. The only problem is I can't stop myself from blanking.
Meow?
Meowing. Meowing, he says. Hello, Scoey. Roger says I can't stop myself from meowing.
If what the producer said is true, I'll probably be a regular here because he says they're going to book me till I learn how to play this game.
You think you're getting a clue?
Yeah, I merely said that shedding.
Shedding. Okay. You signed a contract, and your word is your bond. Remember that.
My barn's where I live.
What do you say there?
Well,
Can't stop myself from meowing, he says.
You went so quick. You see, I had MEO here, but
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to finish it. I said purring.
A purring, okay. No meows yet, Charles. You offer a meow.
I said purring too because he's saving money, which would make him purr.
Right. That would hit.
That's what I went with.
I don't understand why my answer was so bad.
No, all 3 of them were bad.
Look, now that we consider, we feel...
The only problem is I can't stop myself from meowing. What do you say?
Well, since I don't know how to spell meow.
Yes.
Do you? I think they've spelled it wrong.
Well, spelling
out there,
doesn't
too.
count here. Just take a shot
I
at
said throwing up.
Oh, really? They're hardly interchangeable.
Well, that's what you would do if you ate a lot of cat food.
I suppose so.
Although people do.
All right.
makes sense.
Now, Richard, what do you have to say?
Well, I'd like to hear the question.
Oh, you would. Bruno said, I've been saving money on groceries lately by eating cat food. The only problem is I can't stop myself from meowing or
Well, if
blinking.
that's the question, I have nothing to say.
You have, if that's it, nothing to, no response.
Well, except...
Okay. Now, Miss Chesty of 1975.
But only 1975. 76, it'll be gone.
She's a nursing mother, so that's it.
She's a young Fanny Flagg.
What do you say, Patti?
Oh, dear, they're so hostile. I'm really intimidated by
They are?
this.
Well, let me
Yeah.
look at your answer first.
Well, they have every reason to be.
All right, all together. Boo. Choking on fur balls. I do that, yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. So it's 3-1 at the end of round one. We go to round two and ask Marnie to make her selection.
A, please.
A? This is it, Marnie. 3 people play. Scoey, Charles, and Patti. The rest lay out. Grandpa said...
Grandma's getting mean. Yesterday she blanked my cane.
Honey bun.
Grandpa said, Grandma is getting mean. Yesterday, you don't even play. What the heck am I reading it to you for?
I got you that time, didn't I?
I heard it. You can save the acting for later. It's going to be a long week.
Now... Okay, just put it in the slot there. Do not tarry now. That's it. Okay. Charles, have you got one there? All right. I'll walk over here to Marnie Davis because Charles is just about finished. Okay, Marnie. Grandpa said...
Grandma's getting mean. Yesterday she blanked my cane. Hid my cane. And a mean old broad.
Now, wait a minute. Hid the cane is not bad at all. All right, Scoey, you're up.
I didn't even get my answer and they started booing, huh?
Not hit. Hid. H-I-D.
Good gravy, Roger.
Well, that's the way he hears. I might have been right before.
That's right. Okay, go.
I like ladies.
Oh, so you have a match with Marnie Davis and you hid the cane. Okay. Yesterday, she hid my cane, according to Marty. Charles, what do you say?
Well, I hope it's a match. Threw away my
Threw
cane.
away. No. Yes. No. No, the answer is no.
That's your first.
Now we come to Patti Deutsch. Yesterday, she hid my cane, according to Marnie.
And then again, she might have burned it.
Burned it, yeah. That would really hide it very well. Okay, 4-1 the score at the moment. When we come back from this message, Roger, you've got to match 3 to stay in the game, 4 to win, and you hurry right back. Second and final round. Roger, you ready? Remember,
I'm ready.
3 to tie, 4 to win. One person does not play, and that's Richard. The bank teller said, a weird thing happened at the bank today. A guy came in to hold us up, but when he saw the security television camera, he started to blank. That's a good question. Isn't that a good question? Weird thing happened at the bank today.
That's the first
Guy came in
question
to
I've
hold
liked
us up.
this year.
Then when he saw the security television camera, he started to blank.
Okay.
Right. Good.
I'm all
good for you. Fine. Okay. Put it right in the slot there, Joan. And away we go. Charles, you ready? No artwork, Charles. We don't need all that fancy
I just
stuff.
put a dot.
Oh, all right.
He did not. He put
Now,
20
Roger Young.
dots.
The bank teller said a weird thing happened at the bank today. A guy came in to hold us up. But when he saw the security television camera, he started to blank.
Put on a performance.
Put on a performance. Act? Is that an acceptable answer? Act. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Call it. Johnny, you got the other audience waiting out there in the wings there. You can be replaced, you know. This man has won $7,750. How can you boo him? Scoey, put on a performance or act is what he said.
How much has he won?
$7,750.
Tell him he should be very happy, because that's it.
That's it.
I said sing.
All right, now we got to talk to the judges. They say no. He said acting is not singing according to the judges there. All right, Brett, what do you say?
It was Bojangles Robinson.
Yes.
He tap danced.
Tap dance. Put on a performance, does not tap dance is not acting. Yeah, he specified acting. So, Charles?
Sing and dance and act.
Sing and dance and act. There it says right there.
A-C-T.
Okay, Roger, that's one for you. The score is now 4-2. And we come to Joan. What do you say?
I said that he would run.
He would run.
Because he was very nervous.
He would escape. All right, that means Marnie Davis wins the show. What'd you have? Tap dance over there. Okay, congratulations to you. You stand by here for a moment or so. Roger, Scoey Mitchell must be a prophet because he said that was it and that's it. He's a very intimidating guy. And listen, you got 77.50 and we congratulate you. And it was a pleasure meeting Roger Young. All right. Now, Marnie, you haven't been here before. But this is where the big action is. You can win over $5,000 here. Shall we begin?
Yes.
All right. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Eric blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250. And you missed a ding there. You owe me one ding, thank you. And the bottom one, $100. Ding, thank you. 3 celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you call on?
Richard, please.
Eric.
I've never met an Eric in my life.
Eric von Stroheim.
Eric von Stroheim, famous old actor and director. And, yes.
Nobody clapped. Brett?
How about Eric Severai? Is that his name?
Eric Severai, yes. CBS, he's on CBS, sure. All right, one more.
Charles?
Charles, have you got an Eric?
Yeah, I have also a new series for the fall where I play a rugged guy.
Yes.
So I want you all to watch on this very same station, Eric the Red.
Yeah. Eric the Red. Eric the Red. Well, he was a famous Viking, of course. So you've got Eric
by
the Red.
Eric von Stroheim.
Eric von Stroheim and Severai and the Red. Now, do you want one of those, or do you want to give us one of your own?
I think I'll take Eric the Red.
You'll take Eric the Red. That's one Charles gave you. All right, let's find out if Eric the Red is up there. Eric the Red, are you there? Slide the $100 number, Earl. Eric. Now, wait a minute. Earl, are you in there? Are you making these up as you go along? Eric Clapton, listen, I don't mean to be disrespectful to what? A rock singer. Now listen, you have to forgive a middle-aged guy like me. I don't know these rock singers. They all sound alike to me. Do any of you know Eric Clapton?
Yes, sure.
You know Eric Clapton? You know Eric Clapton? All right, now, well, hold on now. How much money did he make last year? $100,000. Can we book him on the show? Eric Clapton. All right, we're looking for Eric the Red. Let's reveal the $250 response. Eric Severai is there, the one that Brett gave you. Last chance for Eric the Red. Here's the $500 response. Eric the Red, congratulations. Good for you. That's the one that Charles gave you. Okay. Charles, and you thought you were kidding, didn't you?
I demand to know.
Eric the Red was a famous Viking who crossed the Atlantic Ocean and was here long before Columbus, according to many
Eric
historians.
the Red. No, wrong. Cigarette commercial.
He was intimately acquainted with her. Eric Clapton was in his crew. Yeah. He was the one who played the lyre.
I'm glad she didn't pick on me.
The lute and the lyre all the way across the Atlantic, and time flew by with the rest of the sailors, and they had a good time. Hello there.
Hello.
What would you like to do next? No, what you're going to do now is you're going to play for 10 times $500 or $5,000. But to collect that amount of money, Marnie, you got to match one celebrity head-to-head, and this has to be an exact match. Time to choose your partner.
I think I'll choose Charles.
Thank you.
All right, Charles, you get ready to write. You face me, if you would, please. Here's one worth $5,000.
Gently, please.
Yes. Blank row. R-O-W. Blank row or blank row. Give you both accents. All right, Charles is finished. We ask you to come up with an answer now which you think will match his. What do you say to that, Marnie? Blank row.
Front row.
Front row. Okay. Sounds reasonable to me. I frankly drew a blank on this one. All right, Charles, she says front row will match.
Sorry, I really am. First row.
Oh.
Same thing.
Now, wait a minute. You know, the rules say have to be an exact match.
I'm
and
so
while they both
close.
had the same idea, we can't match it because he said first, she said front. Now, Marnie, you're going to meet another player in a moment or so. You've got your $600. We'll come back to you right after this message. For you. Now, we're going to start another game here. Let's all welcome Becky Lanterman here. How are you, Becky?
I'm fine.
Good. Now, please tell us a little bit about yourself,
Okay.
where you're from and all that.
I'm a mother of a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 4-year-old, which keeps me very busy.
You were
I
certainly
hope
busy
you've
a few
learned
years
your
ago, weren't
lesson.
you? 2, 3, 4. That's okay.
Really?
Yes.
I was raised in the San Fernando Valley, but for the past year I've lived in Oxnard. And next week I'm moving to Arlington, Texas.
Why?
Why? That's what everybody asks me.
Yes.
It's beautiful there, and the economy seems a little bit better than here. But you can buy a house much cheaper back there. But my fiance is sitting out in the audience. I'm going to be getting
Hold everything now. You don't start this interview by telling me you got a 2, 3, and a 4-year-old, and there's my fiance. You can't do that to me. That make me very nervous. You want to tell us a little more about that, Becky?
Well,
Okay. No, she doesn't want to tell us any more about that. All right. Well, good luck. And where in Texas?
Arlington, Texas.
Arlington, Texas. And good luck
Between
here. Shall we
Dallas and
begin? Here we go. Becky, we ask you to make a selection.
A, please.
A it is. 2, 3, and 4, eh? What a sweet talker he must be.
I think it's about time they got married.
Yes.
I think it's about time she quit listening.
Walter said, the movie on the airplane was so good. Nobody even noticed that the stewardesses were blank. That's how good the movie was. Nobody even noticed that the stewardesses were blank.
I spin it.
You have such a large brain. Must be at least. Let me kiss your hand, because you're a darling lady. Now I
Challenge into a duel, Scoey.
No. Everybody ready? So we come to Becky Lanterman. Walter said the movie on the airplane was so good, nobody even noticed that the stewardesses were
Nude.
nude. Good answer. Well, she came up with a good answer, Scoey. What are you offering?
That was my first inclination.
Really?
Yeah, but I fly a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't care how they feel about it. The service stinks anyhow when I'm on a plane. And the movie had to be good for me not to notice that the stewardesses were ugly.
Ugly. Boy, I don't want to fly with you on your next trip.
No, wait a minute.
You're gonna get the dinner right in your lap.
Again.
Yeah. What do you say? Nobody even noticed that the stewardesses were nude, according to her.
If he thought the service stunk before,
Yeah, now.
have you got a surprise in store, you little devil? Did she say nude?
Nude.
Well, she's got to watch it. I said naked.
Naked is nude, and there's a match for Becky and Charles. What is your problem?
I said topless or nude.
Topless or nude?
I said
okay.
topless
Yeah.
only because some of the bottoms did come back from the cleaners, but they didn't get them on the plane.
Now, Joan
Cheapo
Collins, what do you
airline.
say?
I said, because it was a very bumpy flight,
Yes.
that they were drunk.
They were drunk. They were trying to pacify their innards. All right. Nobody even noticed that the stewardesses were nude, according to Becky.
Well, I've been on that particular flight.
Oh, you have?
El Pipo Airline.
El Pipo. Nude. It is. Okay. Now, what little gem do we get from you?
Oh, this is not a good thing.
Is not a good thing?
No, I said that they didn't even notice the stewardesses were...
They were... Oh, dear me. Well, you got to have one weirdo on every show, and so. Now here we are at the middle of round one, and we've got to stop right here now and do a little business. Then we'll come right back and talk to you. So you hurry back. Quit right here, middle of round one, 3-0. Your first round question will come up next time we get together. Look forward to seeing you, ladies, and you too. You're all beautiful people.
Thank you.
And we thank you. And you were splendid, amusing, gay, witty, charming.
Gay?
Well.
Of course, I only work the show now and then. I don't know.
What would you like to give us an adjective that describes Scoey Mitchell?
Lovable.
Lovable. Okay, that's lovable. Scoey Mitchell. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 75. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olsey speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.